Okay, so what I'm going to talk about today is copyright claims. Claims that are actually against you and claims you may have against you and what you can do about it. Now, I've run into copyright claims two or three videos. So, what it is mine's been like music. And what happens is that I'll have a notification and I'll come in here and it'll show the video and it'll say what the problem is. And I can click on it and it gives me options. So it gives me options to, let's say, so I have, let's say, Shadow the Tomb Raider video. And what happens is that when the video is going, to enter, subscribe, and comment, I will contact you via your community or discussions tab is selected. Spamming the chat will result in disqualification. No. What happened is you saw that the video started, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared. It got clipped, and we're to this point here. Now, what it was is that there was actually music in the video that is copyright claimed, and it gave me the option to remove that portion only, which will automatically do it for you. It just takes a while for it to process, be done, and update. And then the next step is that, or option it gives you, is to actually put sound over it. So for me, back when it happened, all I did is I just clicked remove. So what happens is your video does get messed up a little bit, as you can tell. And let's just go back over it a little bit. So basically, that right there runs for probably about a minute and a half. And that little piece of music that they removed the video with it too, which, like I said, you have an option to put sound over it if you want. Now, for me, I don't want to mess around with the copyright protections issues or anything like that. So YouTube flags me and says there's an issue with the copyright. Um, I could actually just leave it there. It's not a strike against me or anything. What it is that it is a my channel's monetized, and what it is that the monetization is being taken from me. So the money being made on this video is actually going to somebody else. So basically, even having the video up and having it monetized is either I would just unmonetize it for myself, but basically it's already unmonetized because they're striking a copyright claim because of the music used in the benchmark on Tomb Raider, and they're taking the money. So what you can do is go into the options that they give you when you receive that notification and click remove that section. Or you can just leave it as is and let them take the money, or you can put music over it, or you can also go in and edit it out yourself. But for what they give you, the automated system, it is best just to let them do it. And I don't want to mess with it as far as going in there and trying to figure out what keyword it is that it's trying to do. I'm just going to comply so I don't lose monetization or get a strike on my channel and just remove it. And that's what I'd recommend do. If you get any monetization, copyright claims, or anything like that on a video, and you don't want to delete the video, you don't really know what sound to put over in place, you can do what I did and just click remove. And it might take a day or 2 days for it to totally process and get everything done. And I showed you what happened. The video just cut and goes right into the rest of the video from that section, which is kind of silly and ridiculous if somebody's watching the video and they're like what they're like what, especially if they know the benchmark. But that's what happened with the video. And a lot of times you're not going to know or even have a clue what is copyrighted and with what music or something that isn't a game or something like that, unless you intentionally did it. Now, if you unintentionally did it like me, I mean, I had no idea. At this point, I did have an idea from videos I did earlier, and I just corrected it. And when I uploaded the video at the time, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and go with what they had before, where I just removed it if it gets called up for a copyright claim, pretty much. Or I can put music over it. And I think a lot of people will put music over if they know it's there too, which I have done. and the claim doesn't come up. But for this one here, I just click remove and onward. And then what happens is they notify you that it's been removed, and now the monetization is no longer being taken from you and is going back to your account. Now, the reason I did this video is because, I ran into these a few times and have corrected it, and it's really easy just to follow what they have when they notify you. But I ran into my first video part where actually somebody has used my video. And when I looked at it, it came up with some information and it showed me the channel, which I don't know if I'm supposed to show you guys or not, and I'll probably cover it over. It's been a channel around for a little while, a couple years. There's a few videos on it, but for some reason they decided to copy my entire video and use a clickbait thumbnail and title the video completely wrong for what the video is. So, I mean, there was a association a little bit with the video, and I'll show you what the video is. But it was just kind of like, it's like, do you leave it? And it's like, well, no, I don't want to leave it because they have, I'm not trying to be a mean guy or something, because if somebody used a small clip of my video, I probably wouldn't care. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there that have a lot of subscribers, and when they were building their channels, people would use their videos and clips of the videos, and they let them do it because it helps spread their name and grow their channel. But when somebody takes the entire video, not even changing the format or anything of it, and puts a clickbait thumbnail to it that's not even exactly what the video is about, it's kind of comical. It's like, okay, did the guy even watch the video? Because the video is about ASUS and the red light flashing and blinking on a GPU, not on a ASUS laptop. And so that was kind of funny to see that. And so the video that they did copyright and format was 200. This video
I'm
right
super,
here.
super excited to share with you what I got from Imperfect Foods. Imperfect
Let's
Foods
skip
is an
this. But they copied this video
200
exact
subscribe and comment. I will
time,
contact you
everything.
via
So
your
they even had
community or
all this.
discussions tab is selected. Spamming the chat
So
will
are
result
they
in
going to honor that
disqualification.
giveaway? Which that giveaway is done. I mean, I'm on to a new one because you can tell by what the latest video is. Okay, so if you have the red light flashing on and off, but as you can see, there's nothing to do with an ASUS laptop. So what I did with the video, and why I'm bringing this whole video content up and what's going on with the monetization and what you can do about it and stuff like that, is when somebody copies your video, you'll be prompted and they'll have it all ready to go for you. You just kind of need to put your name on it, some information. They'll have the video link there because it was automatically found, and they showed some matches of thumbnails through it. I think it was 3 they showed that matched this video with my video, which was my video, right? And I just clicked, there's a bunch of legal stuff they want you to agree to. I'd show you guys, but it's not really that important to see until you get there and you'll see it. And you just put in your contact information, which they have part of it, and then you sign it basically by just typing your full name into it. And actually, it was resolved in 10 minutes when I received an email saying that it was resolved. And so it wasn't much of an issue. Hopefully this video kind of gives you guys an idea of, if somebody takes your content, and you don't really have to worry about it so much, as that if it is a main issue, they will automatically find it with the system, what they use to search for copyright infringements, and it will send you a notification, and you can just go in there and say yes or no, you disagree with it, sign the legal document saying yes, this is your information, which mine was all there, my video information, their video information, and I just had to click it, and that was it. And like I said, it took like 10 minutes, so it's probably all automated at this point. Obviously, you see that you can retract that, I believe, to where if you want to let them go ahead and use it. But like I said, for me, I mean, it's the entire exact video, and they put a thumbnail on it, which would be clickbait because it's not exactly what the video is about. So it would actually make my channel look bad, which you don't want to make your channel look bad. So hopefully this was helpful. Any questions, just leave it in the comments and things like that. I've gone through quite a few of those infringement things, which were stressful at first when I first saw it. But, you know, when it's something that's unintentional and they just match it up in the system, they give you a chance to correct it or remove it without getting a strike. So it's no biggie. This person here will receive a strike. Now, one of the things that in the system it did offer is it says just email this person, give them 7 days to figure it out, or instant removal. Now, because of the circumstances of my video, I did an instant removal, obviously, which does give the person a strike. But I mean, for what they did with the infringement and the clickbait thumbnail and the title being not anything like with what the original video was, it kind of, it's not something that you want to mess around with. You really want your video up for 7 days being misrepresented and with a clickbait, and on top of that, it's there's nothing there. It's my whole entire video, so it's kind of comical. All right, hopefully it's helpful. Talk to you guys later.